The boy who found his way. In a peaceful village nestled between green hills and flowing rivers, lived a boy named Zaid. He was full of energy, curiosity, and a love for adventure. Zaid's father, Yusuf, was a humble and devout Muslim, respected by everyone in the village. He was known for his wisdom and gentle nature, and he always tried to teach Zaid about the importance of prayer, honesty, and trust in Allah. Every morning, Yusuf would wake Zaid for far, recite verses from the Quran with him, and share stories of the prophets. But Zaid wasn't interested. He found the long prayers tiring, the teachings repetitive, and the stories too serious. He preferred climbing trees, exploring the woods, and imagining himself as a warrior or hunter. "Why should I pray when I can run free in the forest?" he would often say. Yusuf never scolded Zaid. He simply smiled and said, "One day, my son, you will understand. Allah is always watching, and he never turns away from a sincere heart." One day, as the sun rose and painted the sky orange, Zaid and a group of friends decided to go hunting deep in the jungle. With slingshots, snacks, and excitement, they made their way into the wild, laughing and chasing birds. The jungle was dense, alive with the sounds of chirping birds, rustling leaves, and distant roars. As evening approached, dark clouds rolled in. A sudden storm broke out, lightning flashed, thunder roared, and rain poured down in thick sheets. The group panicked and scattered in different directions, each trying to find shelter. Zaid ran blindly through the trees, calling out for his friends, but his voice was lost in the wind. Hours passed. The rain didn't stop. Zaid was soaked, cold, and scared. The jungle that once felt like a playground now felt like a prison. Strange sounds surrounded him. Howls, rustles, and whispers of unseen creatures. His stomach ached with hunger, and his legs trembled with exhaustion. Sitting beneath a tree, shivering, he whispered, "What do I do now?" Then, for the first time, he remembered his father's words, "When no one can help you, Allah can." With tears in his eyes and a trembling voice, he looked up to the dark sky and said, "Oh Allah, I don't know if you're really there, but if you are, please help me. I'm lost. I'm scared. I promise, if you guide me back, I'll change. I'll listen. I'll try to follow your path." As if in answer, the rain began to slow. The clouds parted slightly, revealing a gentle moonlight. In that light, Zaid noticed a narrow trail he hadn't seen before. With nothing to lose, he followed it. After walking for a while, he found a small stream. The sound of flowing water brought him comfort. He drank, lay down on a dry patch of grass, and closed his eyes, whispering, "Thank you." Morning came with the sound of voices calling his name. A search party from the village, led by his father, had followed the trail to the stream. When Yusuf saw his son, he ran and held him tightly, tears streaming down his face. "Alhamdulillah, you're safe." Back home, Zaid was different. He no longer skipped prayers or ignored his father's words. He began to sit with him after Maghrib, reading Quran and asking questions. He prayed 5 times a day, not out of fear, but out of love. He had felt lost once, and it was Allah who had brought him back. From then on, Zayd became a young man of strong faith. People in the village admired his transformation. They said, "This is the boy who found his way, not through maps or men, but through the mercy of Allah." Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.